Can a $2,500 turntable and phono cartridge combination be considered a great value? I'm Joe with Gramophone, and today we take a look at the beautiful Pro-Ject X8 Evolution turntable. A lot of folks consider this to be one of the least expensive, truly audiophile turntables on the market. Let's dig into it. So who is Pro-Ject? They're one of the most sold audiophile turntable brands on the market. They were founded in 1991 in Austria, where they still design the products, and the products are built at a variety of factories throughout Europe, so the products are all designed and built in Europe to this day. And where are they sold? At Gramophone. Let's start talking about some of the key elements. Now, the Pro-Ject X8 is what's called a mass-loaded turntable, and that means this thing is dense and heavy. Reason? To resist vibrations. This plinth, it's very thick, it's very heavy MDF, again for resistance to vibrations. The motor this is a belt drive turntable, by the way, you can see. The motor is off to the side, not centered underneath the spindle. Almost all audiophile turntables have it done this way. That's very deliberate to keep motor vibrations from being transmitted into the platter and then being picked up by the tonearm. Now the tonearm is really beautiful. This is the same tonearm that they use on the $3,700 X9 turntable. You find it here at $2,500. This tonearm is very lightweight and strong. So it's one piece of carbon fiber from front to back. Carbon fiber is the same material my bike frame is made out of. Why? It's got a very high strength to weight ratio. One piece, lightweight carbon fiber, very, very strong. In the back here, we've got this nice heavy housing, which is supporting the pivot bearings. Great job on the tonearm, Pro-Ject. So the turntable ships to you at $2,500 with this Sumiko Moonstone cartridge already installed in it. You don't have to do a whole lot of work, therefore, just a couple of adjustments that you need to take care of in the back here, and you're good to go. There are screws on either side here for the vertical tracking adjustment, and a third Allen screw for taking care of azimuth. It should be ready to go, but if you really want to get maximum performance out of the turntable, you can ask the pros, either at Gramophone or your local dealer, to do a full setup for you and get that last little bit of performance. I also want to call out props to Pro-Ject for doing a great job with this setup guide. This is literally a fully photographed 27 different steps from unpacking it from the box all the way on through to put on a record and hit play. Great job with enabling the customer to take this thing home and feel very confident about putting it together and rocking and rolling. Let's talk about this platter for a moment. It's heavy, well over 11 pounds, and it's machined from one piece of aluminum. The fact that it's so heavy is good because it means once it gets up to speed, it's going to maintain rotational stability, so you get good speed accuracy, which you want. Also, they did a great job by putting this Thermo Plastic Elastomer ring on the underside. It's kind of nice and soft, and it helps absorb any vibrations, so you don't get any vibrations disturbing your tonearm and phono cartridge. Nice. So the Pro-Ject X8 turntable is an extremely mechanically quiet turntable, a characteristic of all good audiophile turntables. Let's talk for a moment about why. The bearing system underneath this spindle is the exact same one used in the $3,700 X9. Now, this stainless steel inverted bearing spindle is topped with a ceramic ball. It's relatively short. That's good because it keeps the center of gravity low for greater stability. Let's talk rotational stability just a bit further. In the X8, Pro-Ject is using what's called a Neodymium Magnet Repulsion System. So there's a series of little metal alloy balls underneath here, and that magnetic force is also keeping the rotation very stable. This is an extremely sophisticated way to give you rotational stability, which again, all high-end turntables would feature. At Gramophone, we really appreciate your support. So if you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe, and click that little bell icon so you're always notified of our upcoming content. So with the X8, Pro-Ject even did a great job with these 3 little footers that are included. They're pretty heavy, machined out of aluminum, and that's mated to sorbethane. So the 2 materials combined do a good job of canceling vibrations, so we keep any of the pounding from the floor and so forth when you're cranking hard coming up through the turntable and messing with your phono cartridge and tonearm's ability to deliver what's on the grooves. So we mentioned the motor being external. This is an AC synchronous motor that's got a quartz oscillator to keep speed stability just right. The on-off switch is actually located right underneath this front left part of the plinth. And you can actually see that it lets you know right now we're at 33 1/3 by the blue light, which when we switch to 45, now you see 45 blinking blue, and then as soon as it gets up to speed, it locks in. Now, last but certainly not least, the X8 is also a balanced turntable. Remember that we have done a video on balanced versus unbalanced cables and the benefits of having a quieter system when it's balanced. So we'll put a link to that video in the description. Basically, you need 4 things for a balanced turntable system. The first, you need a moving coil phono cartridge because those are inherently balanced. Second, you need a turntable like this one that has balanced connections on it. Third, you need a phono preamp that is also balanced. And then fourth, the cabling to connect this phono preamp into your system has to also be a balanced cable. You've got a built-in upgrade path with this turntable. Like I said, the Moonstone, which is a moving magnet phono cartridge, is a very good one, but you can also order the table without phono cartridge or simply over time upgrade to a moving coil cartridge and get a fully balanced system. Audiophiles love to talk about listening to that black background, and literally what they mean is that the components are quieter, which means the music stands out all the more. You know, we started this by asking, can a $2,500 turntable be considered a great value? We think that Pro-Ject has hit the ball out of the park with the X8. There are entry-level turntables for much less money, $10,000 and $20,000 turntables for far more. We think for $2,500 at retail, this is a lot of product, and we think it's really a great value when compared against some of its more expensive brethren. To learn more about Pro-Ject and all of our fine brands, visit Gramophone.com. And to pick up your own X8, shop Sky by Gramophone, where you'll always get a secure checkout, fast and free shipping, straight to your door. Gramophone, we'd love to meet you. So please consider visiting our stores in Timonium, Columbia, and Gaithersburg, Maryland. If you're in Timonium, check out the Experience Center, where you will see amazing products displayed amazingly. And check out our Kitchen Design Center in Hunt Valley as well. Thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you soon.